What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like a week since I posted a video, and now I'm back. And today I'm going to be like binge watching, sort of like since I've watched the first episode, there's been like two episodes of Spam and Lois, and today I'm going to binge watch the second and third episode. Because I want to get back on track again. So today I'll be watching the second and third, but this one I'm gonna start with the second, obviously. If you like the video, make sure that you do subscribe and like the video. Let's get into it.
And take our seat.
Oh, what are you guys doing later? Not like ask you to hang out, but if you want to.
Yeah, this is going awkward.
Whole thing. Sorry. Hi guys.
Now, who's avoiding who now?
Riddle me this. Why would a judge deny Henry Miller's on our editor's call?
Yeah, I'm sure it's great. Run it.
Yeah, they can all see that there's something is wrong.
Maybe I could go with you?
I can handle a judge, Clark.
I completely agree with you. But don't you think this calls for a classic Lois Lane Clark Kent team up? Like the time we took down those guys with the Green Horse Inn for money laundering?
Oh, you mean the time you forgot to turn the tape recorder on?
One time. One time that happened. Come on, I can shave hours off your commute.
I need you to listen to me. Please listen.
George, slow down. What's going on?
I made a big mistake.
George, what is that noise?
Oh, she's here now. It's monotopia, right? Monotopia. Yeah, I think that's the name.
You have to understand, it was always about the crime of Smallville.
George, what's happening? George?
That's cool.
George, are you okay?
Now he's dead.
George! Hello? George, are you okay?
Oh, we are not driving to Metropolis right now. We will not make it back by dark. You heard, Mom?
I know.
They get fast.
But we can fly.
You mean like I carry you?
Yeah, how else are you gonna do it?
What are you gonna do today? Mope around in your room and play stumble guys? Seriously. You need to like forget about Sarah and like move forward.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Yeah, and then gonna stop by just saying that.
Oh my god, I am so sorry.
This better come out or I'm
Yeah, she knows. She noticed you. She's gonna see you serious. Yep.
Jordan? I have nothing more to say.
We just wait. No need to get physical.
Get your hands off me.
I have a message for you.
What's on that phone? Who do you work for?
Of course, they're not gonna tell you this.
Don't touch me.
Are you ever gonna tell me?
not at all. It's just I really wish you never left Met High.
What?
When your friend saw me staring at you earlier, it's because I recognized you.
I was only
Oh,
there for a day.
really?
I know, and I asked around about you, but you never came back. You just
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the we never really thought about it, about another double gang off. Now,
Don't have to be a mystery anymore. This is not your problem.
No, hey, wait, look. I just finished cooking. Okay, if you're hungry.
I've bothered you enough.
No, actually, you'll be doing me a favor.
are they trying to set something up with John and you don't see how it works, but that's why we're here, to see how things works out.
Judge Reagan.
What do you want?
Yeah, and I'm a suspect. That's what I want to know.
What are you doing in my neighborhood?
Some people are just unstoppable.
No, please don't give.
I wouldn't do this, no matter what kind of situation I wouldn't be killing myself. That's a no for me.
Well, you have a very principled 15-year-old. You learned your substitutions.
Gorgeous. I mean, you must be turning guys down left and right.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
eating on it.
turn down every guy who asked me out.
Really? Get moving, beer bitch. Oh.
Oh, no, come on, guys, they are ruining this party.
Don't move.
I said, get me a beer.
We're out of Smallville.
You think there's something behind there?
Yeah, it was,
Yep.
let's see.
Probably a door or something, in another room. See? No, it's just a letter. A USB thumb drive.
Not a clue.
Okay.
But we can look.
Suicide slums. Because people around here started to lose hope. And they started taking their own lives.
So why don't you just move if you don't like the place? Just move. Oh, no, it's not easy, but
And Morgan Edge become billionaires.
a intellect Luthor who's going to be appearing in the show or in this season actually. I'm actually very, very excited to see Lex Luthor.
No one was gonna come here to save us. So I became the person they looked to. I transformed this community. I gave my people hope. I made real change. I didn't just put out fires.
So what do you want Superman to do? Yeah, what do you want Superman to do? What do you want? He does not have a lot of money, so of course he's gonna just fight people who are trying to destroy the people lives. Of course, yeah.
Not here, you didn't.
Okay, now I understand what he's trying to say.
I don't have any other choice. You're much stronger than you think you are.
Yeah, she's right. Go down. Don't put your life in danger. Which is even though you even die to try to kill yourself, Superman will just have a great G, so yeah.
Help her inside. I'll be right there. I didn't have a lump. And I didn't want to scare you. And I didn't want you to look at me like I was sick.
But you are sick. Of course, they're gonna look at you that way. Yeah, heartbroken.
You are the strongest person I know. I promise you, I will never look at you any other.
Well, they're expecting for them to shout at them, but
She does. Just want you both to know that we are going to get through this as a family.
This is so emotional. Okay, guys, that was the second episode of Superman Lois, and yeah, this season is really amazing. It's really dark as they promised it to be, but overall, it's, im- it's improving on almost everything. I know season 2 wasn't really the best. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still loved it, but if you compare it to season 1 was just much better overall, but it still was good too. But this one seems to be like a competitor. It's very, very strong beginning to a season. And I love it. I love it all. But you know what? Let's just talk about this episode first. And so far, this is one of the most emotional episodes I've ever seen on this show. Like, if you just really think about all these episodes that we have gotten since the show began, this one really it's very hard. Was not only is it tackling like what really happens in real life, but how it's handling it. You always worry when these shows try to take something that is heavily, that's this, just to, be taken into like a real life situation, then put it into a show. You always wonder how exactly are they going to execute the situation. And I think they're really doing a great job. They're showing that they are capable of doing this. I mean, just imagine this being, on the flash. Just imagine how they will just ruin it. You just take, one episode and they'll tell you just be fine and they will never look back at it. Just like how they forgot that Frost is dead. Yeah, let's forget about the question. And in this show, they're really doing amazing job of just emotionally. If you just do think about it, you will put yourself in the situation, or maybe not you exactly, but just someone else who's closer to you and they have this cancer. They always wonder like you always be emotional and you wonder how I'm going to fight this. You know that there's no way you can fight it, there's no way you can do it, no matter what kind of power or reach or you can there's nothing you can do about it. It's just you always hope for the best, but it's rare, for people to survive cancer. So it's just the way they are just telling us the same thing that we already knew, but showing us in a more just in way, in this way they're showing us. It's just amazing that they're really doing a great job. And if you just put yourself like a Superman, right? This husband, you can see that he is hopeless. He is Superman. He has all the powers you can imagine, but he cannot do anything about this. No matter what, he cannot do anything. So just putting a character or a main character in this kind of situation just makes them, it just makes them more compelling. It's just you always were like, okay, this is amazing. You know that Superman ain't gonna do anything about it, no matter what. He's not gonna do anything about it. So I love that they're doing it, this way. And when they said that this uh, season was going to be dark, I was expecting it to be more like brutal, just more violently. Like that's what I was expecting, in just more dark tone. But I didn't think there was actual meaning in a more emotional way, dark in emotional way. So I'm really interested in this. I love it. I know I love dark, in the water way, but I also love this. And they're doing a great job in executing the whole emotion. Even the characters, they're really doing a great job of making sure that they're acting. Yeah, it's really amazing. And also, yeah, the character, the new actor who's playing Jonathan, right? Yes, he's playing Jonathan. He's really doing, amazing job. Even the way he acts is trying to just mimic how the old actor used to act. And in some cases, even in some scenes, even if he puts the old actor in the place, like just imagining him saying those things that the new actor is saying, and also like, okay, this is exactly how he would act. So he's doing a great job in just trying to feel out the shoes, and applause to him. Not everyone can do that. So he's doing a great job. It's a smooth transition. You can see it. You can always believe it. So yeah, he's doing a great job. Also, he's acting when he Lois revealed that she had cancer. Amazing, amazing. All of them, in fact. But let's just move away from that and just talk about the plot story, the storyline. Of course, gonna include Lois, but it's just overall the whole season. So, Superman, well, not exactly Superman, but indeed, went to see Bruno after the whole investigation kind of thing failed, and Bruno he has this kind of, you know, cameras around this area, and somehow you can tell him that Superman is around. I don't know why he kind of set it up, but he's of course I know why. We know why he's doing it, because he has a person who gave powers to it. Of course, Superman is going to investigate that, so obviously he's going to fly around there, especially knowing that they find out that he was the one who released him in the beginning. So yeah, we do get to understand this point of view, why he's doing this. So at least not why he's doing it, things like they were giving people powers, but what he did, just the whole area, or at least his past in general, because we don't really get to see like what he wants to do, but what he has done, for the area. That's what he explained. So we still have the mystery of, okay, what exactly is his goal? That is still that question is still not yet answered. So I'm really interested in that, because I'm really interested. But his past, like sort of when they do review this in this, like before the season began, I did see an article, was I think it was someone on YouTube mentioning that I don't think it was Page or something like that, his tenure. He did mention that they're gonna try to give Bruno somewhat of an area, sort of places where they don't see Superman as more of a hero, but they see this guy Bruno as their person who helped them. And I was wondering how exactly are they going to show us, or at least tell us. Now in this episode they do tell us that this place used to live people, they used to kill each other, not kill each other exactly, but kill themselves, or they had no hope, and Superman wasn't there to save them. So he took it upon himself and helped these people out. Yeah, we understand that. Great job, He, that's amazing. He just it gives, in fact, going forward and explaining this. Just talking in this part, the only thing that he told us what he has done for this. It gives us, the understanding, a way to just feel a feeling just for this villain, that his goals are not always bad. Like if you look at back at season 2, Ali's goals were more of bigger goals, just universal goals. Just they were just too huge. They required, the whole, just putting the sacrifice, the entire planet on the line. That was Ali's goal, yeah. The season 2 villain. So his villain, this villain, or Bruno's villain is goes, or he's a villain. You know what I'm trying to say. It's more of like he's just trying to help out people. At least from his past, he helped people, and he transformed this place, and that makes him more. I feel more for him, exactly. Yeah, I feel more for him than I feel for Ali, because his goals are understandable. His execution might be questionable, but his goals are like, okay, I understand why you're doing it, but the way you're doing it is not the right way to do it. Right? That's how exactly they're trying to show us here. And we still don't know anything about why it's giving people powers, but I'm really interested in knowing that, because it just shows us like, okay, we know this ghost, like this little ghost, but I feel like he's gonna go on forward, trying to do it in the entire world, or at least in the metropolis, right? Maybe trying to help people in metropolis and all of it, and in doing that, he's gonna wave someone, at least an army of powered people. And the first person he does this to is Atom, the person who saw in the last episode fighting Superman. Is like an experiment, and if you just think about it, it's sort of a win and a lose. But for us, I feel like they did give him superpowers. So what exactly more do they want him to do? That is another mystery they need to show us, or at least make us understand, because I have a lot of questions about that. And hopefully the next episode it does have some explanation about this. And knowing that I'm going to watch it after this conversation. It's amazing. Sometimes I just watch, like we just wait until the entire season comes out and binge watch it. But I know that I like this more. Just I can't wait for the entire season to end. So I'm gonna do it this way. So this episode is another great episode. And just there was something else I wanted to say, but nah, you know what? Yeah, yeah, it's about Atom. I don't know what exists. I never read any comics. I mean, here and there I do, but just I don't really have much of a big story about Doomsday. But again, I did see a video on YouTube. So there's this theory that it might be Doomsday. They might be trying to make Doomsday here. Is it true? I don't know. I really don't know. But I feel like if you really do think about it, even if you don't really read comics, the same way the way he's doing it is just kind of the way like mirroring BVS, you know, BVS and how they did BVS, at Doomsday, how they took a crypto, yeah, the General Sword, and they, Lex Luthor did what he did and he turned to Doomsday, you know. So it might be the same new situation here, because right now it seems like uh they're trying to inject something to him. They gave him powers that are almost similar to Superman. I mean, he can fly, and they have some super strength. We did not see like heat vision or anything like that. But there's a possibility that in the future or the next time we see him fighting Superman, he will have this kind of powers. So I'm really interested in seeing how this party is gonna play. And so I think it's gonna appear in something like episode. It's like a recurring character, that and it has been confirmed. At least rumors say that he's going to appear in the final. So what exactly will we be doing the final? It's gonna be the Doomsday, alright? I mean, I don't. What do I feel about it bringing Doomsday in the show? Well, if you bring Doomsday in the show, you're also hinting that Superman is gonna die. So you know what? I'm gonna leave it the conversation here. I guess if you do like the video, make sure that you do leave a like, also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.